Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Clingan is out there with Avdia. And it's Kamare into the small forward. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Bol out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5. League all-time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And that one, good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Reeves in the corner. Drummond sets the screen for Reeves. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Henderson against Doncic. Henderson passes to Sharp. For 3. Henderson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic kicks to LeBron. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Drummond working against Avdia. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. Clingan the screen for Henderson. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Henderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. They can't stop the run with that one. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Avdia. Quoted up for Henderson.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
James in the post. Portland grabs the miss.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Clingan. Takes it off the glass. Klingen's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Here's Doncic. It's blocked. 3-on-3. Here's Kamara. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The drive by James. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Apia. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot. That one is on Bull.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
The ball movement has... been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Here's James. Portland making their last shot. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. driving inside. And the shot is good.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick from deep. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Lakers trail by 7. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Now here's Simons. Rebound, Andre Drummond. And stolen by Sharp. From the baseline. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
James against Avdia. James in the post. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Portland leading by 8. And Simons, here we go. And that one drops. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's LeBron. It's blocked. They get it back. And Drummond kicks the ball. In the corner, it's James. And he lays it straight in. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 11. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 9 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low, here's Klingon. Reeves against Simons. They grab their own miss. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Offline with his 3. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Good, another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most 3-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. A nice shot by Simons.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by James. Ball with it. Now Avdia defending. Ball dishes to Doncic. LeBron outside. Drummond with a screen on Simons. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Watson, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Portland also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Williams comes in for Avdia. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Henderson. Now, here's Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Ball, the pass to Doncic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now, here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Grant outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams passes to Grant. Great D that time from LeBron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
In a moment here now, they'll see the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Here's McGowan's. Pass to Williams. Here's Ayton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Drummond with a screen on Simon. Ball finds Drummond. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Missed inside. Portland leading by 8. Outside, Simon puts it up. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Simons against LeBron. Drummond with a screen on Simon. The try by James, and it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got 16 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Pass to Williams. Over James. There's Williams. That's good on the assist by Simon. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Doncic against Simon. A floater, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And Ball with the block. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys. Blazers. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Grant is out there with Williams. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 2. Bamba kicks to Ball. Bamba setting the pick for Ball. Fires from deep. With 1 on the clock, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside, Simons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Reeves can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Ayton.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
The Lakers making a switch here. Connects checked in. Simons against Ball. Driving the lane. A rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reeves the pass to Filipowski. The kick out to Ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Watson surveying the D. Outside, Ball. Pass to Filipowski. Over Ayton. Los Angeles with another miss.
Normally he drains that.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Simons with the ball. Connect picks him up. Here's Grant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Los Angeles with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Filipowski. Bol comes in for Connect. And Dillingham subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Dillingham.
Oh, my goodness, man. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Watson.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And Dillingham with the basket on the assist by Ball. Dillingham's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Simons the pass to Grant. Here's Ayton. Adams defending. Simons from outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. For some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
The Trailblazers making the switch here. Walker's checked in. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. McGowan's checked in. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And so he makes both from the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's McGowan's. No scoring in this one. Ayton a screen on Ball. Simons from outside. And Ball pulls it down. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Ball. Can't cash in from close range.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
McGowan's the pass to Simons. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Dillingham. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Dillingham, no good. Trailblazers leading by 9 to the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
The Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Ball kicks to Bull. Los Angeles with another miss. Out to the wing. Adams with the screen on Simon. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And Ayton throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Dillingham. Adams with the screen on Simon. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Left side, Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Adams. Austin Reeves comes in for Dillingham. And Doncic is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Simons against Doncic. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
James sets the screen for Doncic. Williams with the block. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Bamba is checked in for the Lakers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Robert Williams. Pass to Klingon. Grant with the ball. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. To the left wing. Klingon with it. He's against Bamba. The three. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Pass to Klingon. Rebound the Lakers. James looking it over. Over to the wing. Watson finds James. Goes back up. And another shot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Portland leading by 10. Henderson outside. Pass to Grant from past the arc. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Portland has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Avdia dishes to Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Five to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Denny Avdia. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 10. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in. He's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Bol comes in for Peyton Watson. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Doncic against Henderson. Over Doncic. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Henderson. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
James left side. Bull finds James. Back to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson passes to Avdia. Back to Henderson. Reeves against Sharp. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James kicks to Doncic. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Henderson. 9 points in the game so far. Swinging. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Reeves the pass to James. LeBron's just too strong inside.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's Henderson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. James, no good. Trailblazers leading by 11. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
James a screen on Henderson. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Trailblazers up by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
And it's time now for the... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic. Out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Andre.
Oh, wow! That is full.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Reeves. Comes up empty down low. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Avdia. Now Bol. Dillingham with it. 6 to shoot. Drummond sets the screen for Dillingham. Shoots over Klingon. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 11 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Dillingham. Henderson defending. Dillingham with it. 12 points for him. And it's good for 2. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Avdia on the wing. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him. Count it. And it's 13 points from Scoot Henderson.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Dillingham. Henderson defending. With some arc. Here's Drummond. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Shot clock at 6. And here's Sharp. He has 7.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
Here's Dillingham. Henderson defending. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Drummond with a screen on Sharp. Here's Dillingham. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now here's Henderson. He's got 13. Pass to Sharp. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dillingham. Henderson defending. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. To the middle. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Reeves outside. Drummond sets the screen for Reeves. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Drummond.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Henderson. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. LeBron checked in for Austin Reeves. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Fifth on the list, Donovan Clingan.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Now Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Trailblazers leading by 7. Henderson with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Sharp on the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Amaran and the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Dillingham. Henderson defending. It's Drummond, top of the key. Drummond is double. Pass to Bull. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Here's Kamara, covered by LeBron. The 11-footer, that's good on the jump shot. Avdia's got 5. Lakers trail by 9. Driving to the basket. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Drummond. Here's Dillingham. 5 on the clock. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Dillingham, no good. Portland leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Avdia. The shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to LeBron. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Henderson. Simons from outside. Hits it from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
And there's the explosive ability of Simons, ready to light it up from anywhere.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dillingham, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland, leading by 12. Got that one up quick. Simons has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He gets it in there. Doncic has got 17 now.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Simons. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Driving in, Dillingham with the bucket.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now Sharp. He has 7. Outside Williams. Good on the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Doncic. Doncic off contact.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Bull finds James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
You should not be falling for a pump fake from LeBron.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Bull. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dillingham. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 10 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Doncic against Simon. The drive by Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Over James. And it's Simons missing. Lakers trail by 14. James crowbars it in.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's. The Lakers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Reeves in the corner. And the lead is down inside single digits. Reeves has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Portland leading by 9. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Doncic against Simon. Williams with the block. Simon's up top, defended by Drummond. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Williams with the block. They recover it. James. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And for Portland, they're shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Knocked away and stolen by Drummond. Here's LeBron. LeBron fights his way through.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
The kick out to Simons. Shoots over Doncic. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. From deep, Reeves. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And let's take this opportunity now to show you To our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the board.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, Williams is out there with Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Sissoko in at the 3 slot. LeBron, no good. Portland leading by 9. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Lakers shooting around 41% on the night. James outside to the paint. And it's Bull that time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. Grant outside. And that one's good, Ayton. That's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Bamba has checked in for the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Trailblazers leading by 9. To the inside. There's Williams. Good D by James. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First team foul.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Uses the glass to drop it in. Simons has got 21 in the game.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Here's Ayton. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. James kicks to Watson. Pass to Bamba. Bamba a screen on Williams. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is down to 5 on the bucket from LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's McGowan's. Outside, Simon. From downtown. And Bamba pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
James, no good. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the pass play.
Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers leading. by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Down low, here's Williams, and he can't jam it through. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And James throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from James. Ball against Simon. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Bamba. And it's Ayton missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That's a good drive by James, making sure to get the whistle by still getting the and one.
His third personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one. And the Lakers making a change here. Exum's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Shaden Sharp. Comes in for Jabari Walker. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Robert Williams. That one misses.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. So a chance at the line for one more.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
Drummond's checked in for Bamba. Lakers trail by 3. James in the post. Defended by Avdia. LeBron can't get it to go. Stolen by Exum. Watson with it. Now Avdia defending. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Watson. LeBron's got 43 points. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simons to the middle. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Klingon. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Watson kicks to James. Drummond with a screen on Sharp. LeBron can't get it to go. The Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
LeBron against Avdia. Pass to Drummond. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Free throw, good, Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
2 shots.
And Sharp drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Avdia against LeBron. Drummond sets the screen for James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Portland leading. Sharp with it. Pass to Kamare. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Count that one.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And here's Sharp. Six on the shot clock. Clinging the screen for Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And Sharp drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Drummond. Ball feeling it out a bit. Lakers working the ball around now. And the dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Portland leading by 3. Here's Henderson. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to... rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Ball finds James. Drummond with a screen on Avdia. The offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Avdia. And Portland again with the bucket.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lights in the screen. Here's James. And again.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
LeBron against Avdia. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from James.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Down low, here's Klingon. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's. at 55.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Up top, Henderson. Guarded by Doncic. Henderson, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Drummond in the post. Henderson defending.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Trailblazers shooting at 50% in a decent group. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Austin Reeves is checked in for Peyton Watson. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
James with the bucket.
Oh, my gosh. LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 59 points.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Here's Sharp. Up top, Henderson. Abdi on the wing. James covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Klingon. Good D by Drummond. Lakers trail by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Avdia against LeBron. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Now Henderson. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And he could not get them. 1 to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the Lakers making a change here. Watson's checked in. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. That shot misses. Avdia with a defensive effort. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
James, the pass to Doncic. Back to James. Doncic with a screen on Henderson. LeBron kicks to Doncic. From deep, Reeves misses there. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.